At the beginning of the story, we see Hannah with her husband. They are on their way to meet Hannah's father-in-law, as he had called all his children together. Both are very excited about the visit. On the way, Hannah's husband explains, "It's my dad's 75th birthday, and that's why he has called everyone. It will feel great to meet everyone." Hannah expresses her concern, saying, "Your dad didn't personally invite me, yet you're bringing me along. What if he feels bad about it?" He reassures her, "No, you're my wife. You're a part of this family, so it's important for you to be there." The couple arrives at the father's mansion, where Hannah's husband's 3 siblings are also present: the eldest brother, younger sister Cammie, and the middle sister. While everyone is happy to meet each other, they seem indifferent towards Hannah, believing she married their brother for money. The family gathers in the garden, speculating about why their father called them all together. They assume it must be for his birthday, but the father's guard informs them that their dad wishes to speak to them. Hannah's husband takes everyone inside and suggests they go to the room upstairs, as their father will meet them there. They all head to the upper room and meet their father, who reveals, "I've installed a complete security system so no one can enter the house." The children are shocked upon hearing this. They ask, "Why is this happening?" Her dad replies, "Someone is going to come tonight to kill me, and those 5 have to protect me so that I am not killed." Hearing this, all the children are shocked and wonder who could be coming. Dad tells them, "I can't explain this to you right now." The children respond, "Stop joking and tell us the truth. Why are you saying this?" He says, "This is not a joke. You must take it seriously, because if I die tonight, it's decided. After my death, all my property will go to a charity and not to my children. But if I survive, I will distribute my property among all of you. You just need to do whatever it takes to keep me safe tonight." Hearing this, everyone is shocked and wonders why he is saying such things. But then, he orders his guard, "You can leave now." After the guard leaves, he locks all the windows and doors to ensure no one can enter or leave. They all go downstairs and discuss what might have happened to their dad to make him talk like this. They speculate that perhaps their dad is trying to test them. None of them believe that anyone would actually come to kill him, especially since the house is already locked. Then Hannah says, "Maybe Dad is telling the truth. If that's the case, we'll have to protect him." However, they all dismiss her concerns and go to their rooms. Cammie went to the first room, where there were many bottles of alcohol. While she was drinking, she suddenly heard a sound from the room, which scared her a lot. When she followed the sound, there was no one there. Then she saw a shadow of someone who started following her. When she tried to leave the room, she found the door locked. However, her brother arrived, opened the door, and asked her what she was doing inside. Cammie replied that she felt like someone was downstairs, but her brother told her there was no one downstairs. Meanwhile, Hannah's husband brought her to meet his father. His father expressed that he was happy Hannah had come, but stated that he didn't consider her a part of the family yet, and had warned against bringing her there. The husband defended Hannah, saying she was part of the family. When Cammie's brother was playing pool, his glass suddenly fell. He was surprised to see this. When he turned around, he noticed all the balls on the pool table had gathered together. Confused, he wondered what was happening. His other sister arrived, and they started talking. Meanwhile, Cammie, feeling bored, went to the swimming pool to take a bath. When she turned on the camera, she saw someone standing behind her. Turning around, she found no one there. She shouted, asking whoever it was to come out, but upon checking, there was no one. Cammie then entered the swimming pool. Suddenly, a spirit grabbed her and severed her head. The spirit threw her body into the pool, killing her. Cammie's brother and sister were discussing why their father had acted the way he did, and what their plan should be moving forward. But then Hannah's husband arrives. He confronts the group, saying someone was speaking ill of his wife. He then notices that Cammie is missing. When he goes downstairs, he finds Cammie's dead body. He is shocked to see this and keeps wondering who could have done this. Cammie's brother says, "She is our sister. We could never kill her, but there is someone among us who isn't part of our family." Hearing this, Hannah's husband, her brother-in-law, defends her and says, "I cannot tolerate such accusations against my wife. She has always been with me and cannot possibly be involved in Cammie's death." They both believed that if all the doors of the house were closed, no one from the outside could have killed her. That is why their suspicion fell on Hannah. They thought she must have done it. When their father finds out that his younger daughter has been killed, he comes downstairs and begins crying in front of her dead body. He says, "This death is unbearable." Everyone asks who killed her. Their father reveals that there is a spirit in the house that killed Cammie and took her from them. He confesses that he had made some sort of pact with this spirit, and that is why this is happening. Hearing this, everyone is shocked. and someone demands to know the whole truth. However, the father refuses to explain further, saying, "One of my daughters is dead, but now I will consider Hannah my heir. Because of this, I am ready to give her a share of my property." Hearing this, Cammie's siblings are stunned and ask, "How can you do this?" Their father replies, "After my daughter's death, no one else will inherit the property. If you want to become richer, I must keep you alive." Cammie's elder brother takes a gun from his dad's office for protection and declares, "Whoever killed my sister, I won't let them live." The two brothers accuse Hannah once again, claiming she's responsible for Cammie's death. However, Hannah defends herself, saying, "My relationship with Cammie was very good, and I can't even think of harming her." Hannah and her husband go downstairs to search for Cammie's body, but are shocked when they can't find it. Surprised, Hannah wonders, where did the body disappear? They realize that someone must be there who intends to kill them. Fearing for their lives, Hannah decides they must escape. She tries to break the door but fails. Her husband suggests going down further to find another way out. Meanwhile, Cammie's sister looks at a painting that appears to be staring at her. She is startled and scared but calms down when her brother arrives. He reassures her, saying, "To protect Dad, I am ready to go to any extent." The brother suspects Hannah and their brother are conspiring together to become rich and inherit their dad's property. He declares, "We won't let that happen." Hannah and her husband, still downstairs, search for an escape route. They discover that every exit is locked. Finally, Hannah's husband unlocks one door and finds a potential way out. He tells Hannah to go and get help, but as she tries to leave, she gets stuck and notices something unusual on the other side. Seeing this, she gets scared and tells her husband, "I saw someone." He gets Hannah released and they start running away. As she is closing the door, she sees a demon in front of her. Shocked, she wonders, "What is this?" Before the demon can reach her, they both run and hide in the locker. But then Cammie's brother and sister lock the door from outside, trapping them inside so they can't escape. Seeing this, she becomes anxious. Cammie says, "If the temperature here drops below 0 degrees, we'll die. The oxygen level here is very low. We have to get out of here at any cost," Cammie says. They both try to escape but fail. When Cammie's brother and sister move closer, they hear a strange voice. Cammie's sister steps forward, and suddenly, an unknown force lifts her into the air. Before they can react, the force drags her to a room. When she regains consciousness, she finds herself inside the room, shocked. She also notices the demon's footprints. Looking around, she sees a painting of Cammie, which appears to be bleeding. Suddenly, Cammie emerges from the painting. Seeing this, she is terrified as Cammie vomits on her. Cammie's brother arrives, pointing a gun at her, and warns, "Stay away from my sister, or I'll shoot you." Despite his warning, she doesn't back away, so he shoots her. However, when Cammie disappears, he realizes he has mistakenly shot his other sister, who dies instantly. Heartbroken, he realizes he killed his sister by accident. Overcome with grief, he cries bitterly. He then understands that Hannah is not responsible for this. Instead, there is a demon here causing all this chaos. The oxygen level began to decrease, causing both of them to be on the brink of death. Then his brother arrives, opens the door, and rescues them, saving their lives. He tells them, "You won't believe what I just saw. I saw a demon." The friend responds, "We have also seen a demon. If we want to save our lives, we must leave." Cammie's brother says, "You both find a way to get out of here while I try to distract the demon." As they were attempting to escape, the demon attacked them. They run into a room and lock themselves inside. There, they discover a secret room hidden behind a bookshelf. When they open it, they find numerous items related to the demon. Seeing this, she is shocked and thinks, "What did Dad do to bring this demon here?" They find a demonic symbol with blood inside it. Meanwhile, Cammie's brother searches for the demon. Suddenly, the demon appears in front of him, terrifying him and causing him to lose his balance and fall, breaking his bones. His gun falls far away from him. The demon then takes the form of his other sister and appears before him. It sucked his blood, destroying his body and killing him in a gruesome manner. Hearing his scream, the others rush to him, only to find that he has disappeared. Realizing this, they understand that he is dead as well. They immediately begin searching for a way to escape. They go to their dad's room and demand answers. "What did you do that caused all your children to die?" He tells them that there is a demon in this house with whom he has made a deal for a special purpose, that he will sacrifice all his children to the demon so that he can become immortal. He explains that he doesn't want to die, even though he is 75 years old, and to achieve immortality, he has sacrificed his entire bloodline. This means he sold his children's souls to the demon, which is why the demon has been systematically taking their lives one by one. After saying this, he picks up a gun and shoots his son-in-law, Hannah's husband, killing him instantly. Seeing this, Hannah is horrified and completely devastated. When her father tries to kill Hannah, he tells her, "Even if you're not from my bloodline, you still have to die." He then shoots her, but the bullet only grazes her hand, causing a minor injury. Hannah quickly runs away to save her life and hides somewhere in the house. As her father searches for her, he reveals his secret, saying, "I was only pretending to accept you as part of my family. I could never truly consider you part of it. I even told my son that you were not worthy of him, but he didn't listen and married you anyway," which made me very upset. While hiding, Hannah finds a gun, picks it up, and shoots her father. A piece of furniture falls on top of him, pinning him down. As he struggles, Hannah tells him, "Actually, your son and I had brought a birthday gift for you, but we never had the chance to show it to you. And now, as you are about to die, I want to show you that gift." She immediately shows him the gift, which contains an ultrasound picture. She tells him, "Actually, I'm going to be a mother. The child is your son's, i.e., your grandson, so this is your bloodline. This means you are not the last member of your family. This child is. So you no longer have the right to live in your bloodline. According to the principle, the child in my womb will be immortal because his father is about to die." Hearing this, he is shocked and worried. But the demon was also listening to all of this. The demon immediately approaches him, bites him, and eats him. The old man dies there. After that, Hannah comes out of the room and, looking at her husband's picture, starts crying emotionally. After a while, it is morning. The old man's security guard is waiting for him in the car. When the door opens, he sees that the old man hasn't come out, but instead his daughter-in-law steps out. Her last bloodline is in her womb. This means that Hannah is now the owner of all the property. After becoming the owner of all the property, she sits in the car and leaves. She is happy about this, but deeply saddened by the loss of her husband. With this, the story comes to an end. Subscribe this channel for more horror stories like this.